Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Stel Cooking Ketogenic, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a zero carbs mashed potato, but you're not going to be using any potatoes at all because in ketogenic when you're having a ketogenic lifestyle, you don't eat carbohydrate. You don't eat high carbohydrates. The only carbohydrates you eat are a few type of berries and as well as leafy green vegetables. For potatoes and sweet potatoes, all these are out of the question. So I'm gonna be teaching you how to make mashed potato with hard-boiled eggs. You're gonna need room temperature butter and white pepper. So the reason why I know a lot of people are asking are saying that you can make mashed potato with cauliflower, but first of all, when you try to make cauliflower mashed potato, you really got to squeeze the cauliflower really dry, or it'll be too wet to become like a mashed potato. And also for those who want to eat other form of vegetables but you still feel like eating a mashed potato but you don't want to add more vegetables, as you might exceed your daily carb limit. So eggs will be the best because there is zero carbohydrate inside them. So first of all, you're supposed to mash up your eggs. My hand is a little injured, but let's hope that I can do it. If not, I gotta use my left hand. So you're supposed to mash up your hard-boiled eggs. So mash it up. Oops, I think it's too wet. I find that mashed hard-boiled eggs, they really have a texture of they really do have the texture of mashed potato because of the yolk is really dry. You want to mash up the white really well. Okay, I'm going to use my trusty lefty. The trusty lefty because my wrist is injured and it might not be that well because I'm a right-hander, but I'm able to use my left hand as well because I've injured my right hand before and I ended up cooking and doing everything with only my left hand. Oh, okay, I think I'm gonna need a bigger plate, so I'm going to transfer to a bigger plate now. This plate is too small. Yeah, this is much better. If you don't want to mash it up this way, I guess you can use the food processor as well. But I'm not going to do that because I'm only just making 4 eggs. Unless I'm making a big batch, then I probably would. Why does my hand have to be... Okay, using the thumb doesn't hurt, so I'm just going to use the thumb to press down on my fork. So okay, so I'm not using any wrist at all. I'm actually using my forearm and my thumb, the strength from my forearm and my thumb. Now the reason why I would recommend using the food processor because the whites sometimes can be chunky and you don't want it to be that chunky. But you can make it less chunky with a fork as well. Just do it 1 egg at a time. Okay, just do it 1 egg at a time. See? My right hand is better. It can be tiring to do to keep mashing it, but you gotta continue it, man. Don't give up. You gotta mash the egg whites really well because if there's chunk in it, it wouldn't be like a mashed potato, right? Oh yeah, I would definitely prefer to use egg to make my mashed potato rather than cauliflower also, because for cauliflower there is a leafy kind of plant smell to it because it's still a plant in the first place. So if you smell the strong smell of if you smell the strong smell of the cauliflower, it doesn't really the mouth texture would be like a mashed potato, but you have the smell of the cauliflower. So I actually prefer to use eggs. You can eat other vegetables if you do a mashed potato with eggs. You don't have to watch your carbohydrates. So once you're done mashing up the hard-boiled eggs, you want to add some pepper to it. You can use however much eggs you want depending on how many people are eating and how you count your macros. So you want to mix it up a little bit. Make sure it has to be white pepper and not black pepper. If you see there's any chunks of egg white, just mash it up further. Once you think it's mixed well, you can add in your room temperature butter. Please note that it has to be room temperature butter. Do not use melted butter. And then continue mashing with the butter, yes. Add butter. You need to add the butter until you get a consistency of mashed potato where it can stick together in a glob. Yep, that's what you are looking for. So you just mix the butter. You mix the butter by mashing it up further actually. You can see that some areas has already formed globs, but you want one big glob instead of small one, so add more butter. So you can always add more butter. Add more butter. So once you see that your eggs has started to form, has begin to soften and begin to have the texture of like a dough or like a mashed potato-y like consistency, you see it sticks really well together. If you would like, you can add some bacon, which I'm going to. Oops. No spoon. I'm going to add some bacon bits into it. Okay, so what you're going to do now is really interesting because you're going to need 2 plastic bags, or actually to be exact 2 plastic gloves if you can, but I don't have gloves, so I'm going to use plastic bags. So remove the fork. Get your hands into the plastic bags. Do it inside out so it's much cleaner. You're going to use your hands. Okay, now so you're going to use your hand. Be careful not to do this for too long or the butter might melt. So use your 2 hands and trying to shape your mashed eggs and butter and the bacon into a big glob. You want it into a big glob. Try to pick it up and oops. Try to make it into a big block. and you will have see, this is why gloves are much better than using plastic bags. And you have let me grab all of it. Well, I should have used lesser eggs. If you find that your butter is not enough, it doesn't form a glob, you can just add more butter. Okay. And there you go. So this is how you make a 0 carb mashed potato, and look, it really does resemble the look of mashed potato, and it does have the mouth consistency as well. So I hope you guys can try this recipe and enjoy it. Let me know by commenting if you have tried, and there's a description link below to the mukbang that I'm going to do eating the ketogenic mashed potato. Okay, so if you guys like my video and my channel, please like and subscribe to my video and my channel. So thank you, see you, bye bye.